Have you taken a photo today, used a spreadsheet, performed a Google search, published a tweet, bought something at the store, maybe talked on the phone? All of these things contain data that can be and often is collected, analyzed, and leveraged in some way. Consider large amounts of information created and used by the DoD, like imagery. How long do you think that it would take the smartest of humans to decipher and make sense of it? Cloud computing, artificial intelligence or AI, and machine learning ML allow us to make sense of increasingly larger amounts of information in real time. In less than 10 years, CPUs are expected to reach the processing power of the human brain. What could that mean for the DoD? Instead of a geospatial intelligence analyst analyzing 5 to 10 images per day, imagine AI or ML analyzing thousands of images per hour. Within the DoD, consider the explosion of unmanned vehicles in the U.S. Navy. The U.S. Navy has used air, surface, and subsurface unmanned vehicles for years. Now, with the growth of AI and ML capabilities, unmanned vehicles are refueling aircraft in flight, while new surface and subsurface unmanned vehicles are under development. These platforms will use massive amounts of data to read the environment and react accordingly, beyond what a human is able to do, as well as generate massive amounts of data for the Navy's own use. Big data analysis reveals patterns and connections that vastly improve on our own capabilities in these areas. However, it also inadvertently leads to the creation of very detailed profiles for all of us, often including information that we prefer be kept private, such as personal healthcare data. One of the Joint AI Center's efforts is in military healthcare. There are 5 critical AI drivers as it relates to the potential application to military health. These factors are 1. Exponential growth in computer power, 2. Large datasets for machine learning training, 3. Machine learning technique improvement, 4. Increased commercial and government investment in AI research, and 5. Use of electronic health records and digital health information. Collectively, these 5 drivers, coupled with the massive data stored on DoD's warfighters, will help provide insight on resiliency and the understanding of injury and disease at a fundamentally better level. Ultimately, AI in this context will help facilitate treatments and therapeutics to support warfighters and their families more effectively and efficiently. There are many AI and ML efforts ongoing and more to come within the DoD. The most important for these AI and ML initiatives to succeed is access to data. You may think that having lots of data, big data, is what is most important to these initiatives' success. However, it's all about having the right data, whether big or small. Given what we've discussed about the massive amounts of data generated within the DoD, data challenges can arise from data needed for AI and ML projects being owned by multiple organizations internally and externally to you and your AI or ML project. This was a challenge that the JAIC faced when looking at the HH-60 predictive maintenance project. There were multiple data sources from the U.S. Air Force, U.S. Army, and U.S. Navy, but none of that data was in one convenient place. So, the importance of data, and specifically the right data, can't be overemphasized in leading successful AI or ML projects. Let's go deeper on data.